Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me. Welcome to a seer's world. This will be your message from the divine, okay? To those keen or interested in becoming Patreon members, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions slash life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly, and you can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead, okay? Without further ado, let us tap into this message. Let us tap into this message. Let us tap into this energy. Let us talk to the divine, okay? I'm channeling an energy of somebody that is drowning in tears, okay? The way somebody cries is very hysterical. Like somebody cries with everything in them. When they weep, they really weep, okay? It's not just, every now and again. Somebody cries every day. That's what I'm channeling. I keep channeling the tears of a person who just can't stop drowning in the tears, okay? Let's see what this is. We have the star to the page of wands reversed, okay? So with this star energy to the page of wands reversed, I'm seeing somebody who they are going through spiritual karma, okay? Somebody is facing spiritual illegalities, spiritual whiplash, backlash, or beatings. Somebody is experiencing spiritual consequences, spiritual lessons, okay? This is somebody who wanted to steal your destiny. This is somebody who wanted to steal your fate. This is somebody who wanted to steal your energy, okay? This is somebody who worked tirelessly using some form of witchcraft or black magic or voodoo, okay, to ensure that you don't have a promising future. Somebody wanted you to always experience bad days, bad emotions, bad thoughts, bad energy. But this is somebody who's always been a bad spirit, bad in frequency, in wavelength, and in vibration, okay? This is somebody who was obsessive over your star. Your star is what is designed for you by the way of your own contract in the ethers and what the Almighty God has ordained for you by way of what is due in your life. Somebody wanted that for themselves. They have some form of practitioner. This could be a voodoo priest, a witchcraft doctor, or a black magic spiritualist. But this person informed this person about you, telling them that you are a star, okay? That you are someone who is destined for greatness or destined to experience great things. You are great. This person wanted to ensure that you never get to your greatness, or you never experience your greatness, or you never see your greatness, okay? This person was so obsessive that they were devoted and invested and committed to ensuring that they eliminate you, or they are able to successfully steal your destiny, your fate, and energy. We have the Ace of Wands reversed here. This person is realizing that everything that they've been doing has returned to their life. Everything that they try to send your way is making its return to their reality. Somebody is realizing this. They're coming to terms with this. They're coming to their senses, is what I just heard. Somebody is awakening to the truth, being that their world is the one that is bewitched or hexed, cursed. Okay? Because the reality, the truth of it is, you are not living even a little bit of what this person intended you to live. You're supposed to be sick now, whether mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, going through all sorts of losses, hardships, grief. You know, this person was antagonizing and bullying you spiritually. This was somebody who was relentless. They wouldn't sleep, they wouldn't eat without making sure that they've performed some form of ritual to bind you by way of spells to ensure that nothing goes your way in life. We have the Seven of Cups here. So I'm seeing that in order to do this, this person had to lie, okay? They had to spread rumors, or they had to create a false illusion surrounding their identity. Somebody had to fake the funk. They had to pretend, they had to act, okay? They had to portray an image that isn't real to themselves and others. So much so that they fell into the entrapment of believing their own delusions. And now it got to the point where somebody actually believed that they are you. Somebody believes that they are you. Okay, beloved, somebody believes that they are you. This person, the crying that I was channeling in the beginning is them crying themselves to sleep. Or every time they have to start their day, they have to cry first because somebody is not in your shoes. They're not you. The tears are from that. They're not even worried about their future being bewitched or hexed and cursed by way of what they chose to do. They're concerned about the fact that in their mind, they feel that there are you. Somebody thinks they're you. Somebody walks around with this illusion, this delusion, this fantasy is what I just heard. False mask is what I just heard, okay? We have the Six of Wands reversed to the Page of Swords. This is definitely somebody who is a hater, okay? They don't have any love in them. All they know is to hate. They're like that in general. But towards you specifically, they were targeting you by way of what was meant for you. Your Akashic records, your spiritual records, right? Those are Akashic records. Your roots. okay, your ancestry lineage, your bloodline. Somebody wanted to swap because what they were informed by whoever they consulted with, whoever this voodoo priest, voodoo fake high priestess, this witchcraft doctor, fake witchcraft doctor, this black magic spiritualist, this fake black magic spiritualist, they were only informing this person whatever they thought this person needed to hear. They, till this day, feel the mistake they made was to tell this person that you were destined for greatness. Because when they told this person that somebody was willing to sacrifice whatever it took to ensure that they swapped destinies, fates, and energy. And this spiritualist, this practitioner, this priestess or priest, they knew that it wasn't real, not your destiny or fate or your energy. No, that was real. They knew that the swap couldn't happen. You and this person, even if somebody would put you in the same room, it wouldn't make sense. You and someone completely are different. And it's not just about that. It's not possible on someone like you. And this is what they didn't tell this person because they wanted this person to keep funding them, keep returning for services, keep inquiring, keep consulting. Okay. And now they're the reason why this person is mentally sick. And they're the reason why this person walks around thinking that they are another person. Six of Wands reversed, Page of Swords. This person literally looks in the mirror and sees you. That's the only way they can wake up and get ready for the day or whatever they do in the nighttime as well. That's the only way somebody goes into a shower and washes their body and cleanses their body. They have to program and condition themselves in order for that to be able to happen on a daily basis. They have to, somebody wakes up and is like, yeah, I'm her, I'm him, or yeah. It's like this person, they stalk you, even though it kills them inside and it terrifies them because they watching somebody who they try to destroy by way of witchcraft or voodoo or black magic. They watching you be healthy, happy, and right where you need to be. And that's what they never wanted. That's why they invested all that they did. They were committed and devoted to ensure that you never get to this point in your life, but you here. You are right where you need to be. And it's terrifying this person. Someone's scared, always paranoid, okay? Always paranoid. When this person is alone, that's the only time they can allow the true version of themselves to show up. But when they're amongst people, somebody literally acts like a copycat, a duplicate or a mimic or a clone of yours. Somebody is a doppelganger, okay? This person believes they're you. They live with this belief system and it ensures nothing but further delusions. This is something they're not willing to let go of. Somebody is not well. Somebody's willing to unalive you or anyone who they feel will earn them your throne, your seat, your crown by way of your roots, your ancestry lineage, your bloodline. Somebody wants to swap. This person has fallen into their own magic. They were doing this to you, expecting you to be affected, but they fell into it. Somebody is drowning in their own magic. The tears they're crying, they weep and dwell so much into that energy. It's symbolic, okay? It's symbolic. I'm seeing this person in a room alone, watching your pictures or whatever audio they have with your voice. Somebody tries to speak like you. They prep themselves so that when they go out in the eyes of others, they can best portray this illusion. Literally, like, mm. This person, they hate to acknowledge the fact that they're terrified, paranoid, and scared. They hate to admit it, but they regret all of this. Because when they look at how this magic has returned to their life, mm, what I'm seeing is it was never just about your destiny or your fate or your energy. Somebody wanted to experience what life would be like if they were you, period. That's it. Literally, that's it. Whatever came with you was all cool and dandy and whatnot, but that was not someone's aim or target. Somebody just wanted to live life like you or as you, literally. Somebody has always been fascinated with you or inspired or attracted or fond of you, but they don't have any love within them to be able to transmute all of that. So it just translated itself as hate. And this is where it led them. We have the Two of Swords here to the world. I'm seeing animals, okay? This person has been invested, dedicated, and committed for so long that there's things that they've done in order for them to get what they wanted out of this. I'm seeing somebody swallow bodily fluids of animals. I'm seeing a tree that this person visits and speaks to it as instructed by whoever this false high priest, high priestess is, telling them, go, plant this tree. And over time, as it grows, it will be symbolic to the success of the swapping of energies or fates and destinies between you and this person. Drink this, tie this, burn this, say this, chant this. All these incantations or ways that they were instructed by this person, and they followed, they obeyed, because there's nothing more that they wanted in life. Two of Swords to the world, there's nothing more. Somebody looked at you as gold or diamond or just this gold mine, is what I just heard. There's so much to you that somebody was obsessed with. They just couldn't live with the fact that they were not you. All these animals that this person unalived, and the bodily fluids they used, even this tree or this plant, but something is within the soil. There's graveyard dirt or an unalived corpse or the bodily fluids of their own family members. Somebody's not well. All of that has returned in a form of an adverse effect, a backfire. Somebody's living in fear, anxiety, paranoia, always scared and frantic. They talk themselves into, like, don't worry, it's gonna work, it's gonna work, it's gonna work. The whole time, nothing ever worked. Mm. Somebody wanted to be you so bad, man. Like, they put their own family members on the line. When this witchcraft fully comes full circle, it completes its 360 degrees by way of its frequency, wavelength, and vibration that they spoke into existence and manifested into their life. This person will be left with no one but themselves to blame, no one but themselves to look at, because it's going to affect not just them, everyone connected to them. This person sacrificed everyone for this. I just need a moment to just grasp that. I just need a moment to just grasp that. This is a mess, because it's like, with okay, I'm channeling an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. There's the Empress reversed here, right? And I'm seeing a prophetic vision of Adam and Eve. There's red apples here, but the Empress being reversed is symbolic to somebody who can't reproduce, not by womb, but by their own womanhood or manhood, right? They can't give life to anything they speak or touch, or any room they enter in. Like, somebody's just a dead spirit or dead inside. Because when they did this, they surrendered themselves. All that remains is death. They gave themselves away. Somebody sacrificed themselves, let alone those around them. So when Eve bit that apple, they were manipulated, because Eve knew, right? Allah spoke, right? The divine said, you know what? You can do anything you want. You can eat from that tree. Hell, go there and sit and whatever. Just not that, though. See that? That? Not that. So my question is, was she manipulated, or did she make a decision? Was she manipulated, or was that her choice? Was she manipulated, Adam, was he manipulated, or did he also get the same instructions from the divine? Truth is, it's subjective to perspective, but they were told, they were warned. Coming back to the generalization of this message, somebody was warned here, and they still bit that apple. They got so desperate, so cunning and vindictive, and just jealous, envious. The hate controlled them. Anything bad that they could speak into existence for negative energy, anything bad that they could speak into existence for you, somebody went ahead and did that. So can you imagine what they summoned for themselves? Oh, everything in their life must crumble. Everything that they touch must just perish. Hey, and when that, all that, not just a little bit, all of it, when it returns, what then?